been out here digging a hole, and the madder I get, the deeper I go. And maybe you're thinking I'm a fool. Well, maybe I'm digging this hole for you. I got bones to pick with you. I should have known you can't be true. Me and the devil, we want what's due, and you should know.
Las Vegas, every moment counts, and every time the chute opens, the luck of the draw collides with the will to win. Las Vegas happens here. You crazy kid.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better.
All right, folks, I'm down here with Don Davis, Jim Hughes, brought down this lovely Don Davis 05 Corvette, that a lucky winner who's in the Ultimate 64 car shootout for this and also a Race Tech dragster. The winner will be receiving this. Now, Jim, tell me a little bit about this car. How much is this car worth?
This car is a 19,995 as an assembled roller, and then Kyle and Peter wanted to add the powder coating to it, so try that about 21.5.
So a little bit over $20,000 going to the winner for this right here. 6 rounds, excuse me, and just what a lovely piece, man. For 6 win lights, I couldn't beat it. Now, you guys said you started from a clean sheet of paper. You went out, you said, you know what, we're going to do something new. We can make these things better. We can make them more consistent. What are the little things that you guys have done to these cars to make them the ultimate super gas car?
Well, the biggest thing when Don designed these for super gas, that's back when 509s, 468s were real popular. Now with the 572s, 632s, we're getting ready to put a Pro Charger in one for us, but we're going to design, well, Don has already actually designed a specific Roadster 4 bracket racing so that no throttle stop, wide open. It'll be a cost-effective car, about what a dragster is going to be, but yet now you can run it in the door car class, have the visibility and the aerodynamics instead of getting in a door car.
Sounds like being a wolf among sheep, if you ask me.
Well, it's going to be a pretty neat deal. The engine's been moved forward 4 inches. We worked a lot with Jag Coughlin, and Jag's first car the first car that we built, Jag wanted, and that's a 57, and he's been 770 in that, and no problem with it, and he loves that car.
All right, well, that all sounds like very good things. And you know what? These guys right here, if you're in, you win this car, you can throw a Hughes transmission in and get the rest of the parts from Jags. Go ahead and just give them up a call. Don, I appreciate your time. Mr. Hughes, appreciate your time as well. You guys have a great time down here at Spring Fling Vegas. We enjoy you guys coming out here and supporting the race, supporting the racers and giving back just that little bit much. We appreciate it so much. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll definitely be back. Peter and Kyle put on an amazing show right here, and I had no idea, but it's after this weekend I'm going to be making some changes in my race program.
That's what we like to hear. You guys have a good one.
Got a need for speed? Check out Jags.com. High performance parts and the best customer service are as close as your max. Want speed? We'll fill the need. Guaranteed. Jags.
Almost over, Nick. Almost. Yeah, only 5 rounds to go. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, show a lot of racing there. All right, that was a good time. For a little country boy. I was really neat. Hanging out in the winter circle, all father, son, final, show girls. And here's the deal. Like, it has something. Little John. You know? I guess that's right. All right. No, didn't have to try. Little John, but he didn't spend the whole weekend. He would have at least said to the old man. No, Little John beat everybody there but his dad. All right. So there you go. It's kind of like I knew it. That's what's important. We'll go with that. All right, here we go. Shootout. Door call. I'm not sure if that is actually Tony Burton at 85 and Merrill, but that's the screen. We'll go with that for right now. Justin Bond with Marco Paramolaris. Marco, the S10 pickup truck, 881 the dialing. Look at him correct. Look what I can just correct me. He has got the second year. Little John, big job. Now it is. So Chuck Harlan, Bond, 644. Low car side of the racetrack. 881 for the S10 of Marco, 644 for Justin Popper Roasted. Justin Bond over by 4 after going 23 on the street. Not going to work out for Justin. We'll bring up Mike Goad and Jesse Adams. Adams from Hewlett City, California. Goad from Anacortes, Washington. 67 Nova going up against the 69 Camaro. Oh, don't leave that barbecue on there. What's up? Hang in there. Don't be a good time. Come on down to the far end, but Shabby had already lifted the red light. Again, another one of those deals. Hold on to those papers, especially if you're over there in the barbecue area. Keep those papers tucked away nice and clean. Want to make sure they get into the trash can and not out onto the racetrack. All right, Tom Lindemann. Jeff Diggins. Lindemann. 63 Corvette body on a low down. Jeff Diggins got a point lead. The Idaho kids. No problem. Yeah, 763 to the dial. Going to get that 750 next time. Getting it done. Higgins was 71 on a 66 dial. Lindemann will hold on for the win in round number 1 of the shootout. Bring up Rodney Snyder, Philip Pennington. If you're wondering about all the roasters, left hand steer roasters are considered door cars in this format. Not the roasters in, obviously not the door cars. This is 32 door car side. We're waiting on our 32 track side coming up next. Philip Pennington out of Three Rivers down in Texas. Rodney Snyder out of Grand Junction, Colorado. A little Division 4, Division 5 matchup here in the first go. It's 704 for Rodney, 626 for Philip. Bill Pennington, first in 629 on a 626 Pennington. Courtesy of free donuts. Rolling into round number 2. Yeah. Free donuts sound good right now. I mean, I'm just saying, if you had it on in the town, I'm probably eating them. Now, what is it? Donuts. That's what these Swiss rolls are. Oh, my goodness. I don't think I have them. All right, so White Nova. Summit side of the racetrack, going against Zach Clark in his 67 Nova out of British Columbia, 642. Look under the big head start. Watch this. Okay, here goes the Nova. Oh, never mind, that light start. Fouled out by Chris. Zach Clark in the win, gets fouled. The the back door. Mike Willoughby was 16 in reaction time and then goes 8, 10, 4, 6,000 under the dialer. Chris Nassiger gets the nod, goes into round number 2 for the door, cross, the Laser Motorsports team. Bring Michael Benedict and Dean Hall. Dean, the fleet manager out of Corvette. Well, those Corvette cars, that 63 Corvette is on the side of the racetrack. For Michael Benedict, out of Texas, 1,641.
Getting the boys build these roadsters at home. The 2 roadsters they have here, they build them all themselves.
Back in the garage.
In the garage.
Michael Bennington fouls out 41 to 41 by 4,000 to the second. He gets beat by Dean Hall. Dean Hall was 12 on the 340 on a 638 dive. Bennington done. Dean Hall moves up. We'll bring out Butch Steinbeck. And Aaron Spitzer. Spitzer 66 Chevy, no 586 Sunset Tower line, 724. Going against Steinbeck, 817. Steinbeck getting second. Butch, 22 on a 17, over by 5. Aaron Spitzer, 29 on the 26, over by 3. And good shot at 300 to the second. We get Spitzer to win. But now Mike Evans, Rob Neighbor, go. Corvette line, 827. For Rob Neighbor. Cato Company down in Ontario, California. Actually, special. That race car gets stalled up. We'll talk about let me get hooked up.
Hopefully they have red.
They might have some red left over.
Every race car should be red. No stripes, no lettering, just red.
So the theory that if you keep red on the car, you'll be on the street.
I'm not real sure. I think red is just eye-catching, and I race fast, so I like to try to look good.
Fair.
Yeah. Just who I am.
We'll look at that. Not exactly what you expect out of that Nico bat. Now Shane Molinari. That's going to go with you. Southern side of the racetrack. Mopar lane. 754 to dial. Come on. 38. The head start will go to the white lane. Get ready to wrap up. 32 cars. Just joining in on the quote-unquote door car side of the game. Shane Molinari, 6-4-0 and barely. 40 on a 38 over the Mopar side of the racetrack, only 59 on a 54 better reaction time to the Mopar lane, but the Molinari walks away with the bull that counts, and that was the one shining on the wall down at the finish line. That's on the way to Shane Thompson, proprietor, or one of the proprietors. There's the Silver State refrigeration and air conditioning. $1,000 worth of his money in his pocket goes to the winner. And then what you got?
Sure did. I'm good, and once again, just said, hey, I want to do more. I want to help. Already picked up the tab for Redwood packages for grills all Friday and Saturday. I've stepped up with another grand just to help out. Thank you, Shane.
Absolutely. So 686 dialing for Toyota, 673 for Shane in the Nova.
pressure on.
Was the dial-in, 690 was the run. Jay Thompson at 680 with her 8,000 for the second apart reaction time. Thompson bottles out, Toya moves on. Thompson pretty much looks to sit back and await the winner's shirt to hand that $1,000. Jeff Grant, Mark Simone, getting that Firebird out of second. Jeff Renault from Levine, Arizona, into the El Camino. 932. Gets the nod, 8:21 on the 8:15, just a 9:33 on a 9:32, and can't get the strike. Had a reaction time that started with a 1, Marker so 19, and gave Mark all the room that he needed. Now Dave Sear, Bud Bruce with 34 Chevy road strike, Frank Johnson. Dave Sear, 05, topless Cavalier. 664 to 652.
Got a need for speed? Check out Jags.com. High performance parts and the best customer service are as close as your max. Want speed? We'll fill the need. Guaranteed. Jags.
Your car performs better when things are simple, and it's easy to see how the maze of plumbing under the hood can limit its potential. A K&N air intake system replaces the maze with a single custom-engineered tube. The result? Up to 10% more horsepower. Guaranteed. A dramatic increase you can actually feel. Make your move with K&N, the world's best air intake system.
Looking for name brand high performance parts and accessories? He knows where to go. When you need high performance, Jags.com has the part you want when you want it. Need it quick? Jags.
All right, folks, I'm down here with Scott Lemon of DragRaceResults.com and Don Gatlin standing here in front of this beautiful American dragster here. with a nice Sunset motor. Thing's been hauling the mail up here in the desert, Don. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, it's a 2013 American that we picked up late last year. Edmund Richardson finished it. This engine's new from Sunset. It's a 582 short deck, 12 degree, and it runs pretty good.
Good to hear, and I hear that old Lemonhead, Mr. Scott Lemon of DragRaceResults.com, folks, the biggest and best results website out there. As far as I know, that's just me, though. Tell me a little bit about your Spring Fling Vegas experience so far. I know you follow the 10 Tuck series, you follow a lot of the big money stuff, and you're there most of the time. Tell me, how does this compare to the races back east?
Well, I mean, this is Vegas is really I guess you'd say, just a point on the map that everybody likes to come to. There's a lot of history here as far as bracket racing goes, but over the years it's just really kind of tapered off. And Pete and Kyle have established a great brand with the K&N Spring Fling Series, which originated in Bristol. And they decided to bring it out west here, which Kyle has deep roots out west, obviously. And I'm originally from the Idaho area, which is basically 10 hours north straight of here. Spent a lot of time coming down here. Probably raced at this track 20 times. I've been coming down here since like 1985. And this race compares with all the big bracket races across the country. They took that model, moved it out west here, and I think they're showing the West Coast racers what this type of racing's all about. And I think the guys here are having a great time.
Sounds great, man. That's wonderful feedback from both of you guys. I know you guys have had a little bit of engine troubles, but you fixed that with a real simple cam swap, as we like to call it. And
maybe we get a picture.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that in a little bit there. Either way, though, two great-looking cars. Both got great-looking K&N filters on them. And scoops, sorry. But either way, tell you what.
Let me say one thing. I would like to thank Greg Boutte. He really helped us out here. We had a problem with one of the other cars, and Greg brought in his K&N dragster, sponsored dragster, Lucas Oil sponsored dragster, and let me drive the remainder of the weekend in it. And I really like to thank Greg Boutte. He's just a great racer out there, and he really stepped up to help us out.
All right, well, hey, that's the name of the game of the Bracket Racers. Racers helping other racers. And indeed, you'll find that at both K&N Flings. And I tell you what, guys, appreciate your time. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Mike.
You guys have a good one.
When I'm working under the hood, I like to see what I'm doing, which means, I need me some light. And nothing I know delivers the illumination I'm looking for better and more efficiently than this Jegs cordless 60 LED work light. This lightsaber comes with a long-lasting rechargeable battery, which will give you 3 to 4 hours of illumination when fully charged. It has an indicator light to let you know when the battery is going low or when it's charging up. It has a push button on and off switch, a swivel hook so you can hang it just so. And the LEDs are protected by an anti-impact, high-transparency polycarbonate tube, which is a fancy way of saying it's not going to fall apart when you accidentally bump it. The Jegs cordless 60 LED work light comes in 2 colors, yellow and black. Yellow and black? Hey, it's Jegs after all.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Skyler coming in right 656 now. Devin giving up a little over 40 head start to his own. Breaks down 12,000. Devin 29. Breaks down 17,000. 5,000. More breakdowns. For Scott Devin, Power is over. Moving on to round number 3. Shootout. We need you, boys. Jesse Baldwin in the left, Pete King in the right. New Mexico versus Texas. Moving around 3. Josh Hearn in the left lane by 660 Pueblo, Colorado. Matt Hartford, right lane dragster and away undercover. From Modesto, California, down 653. A little under 4, give a head start, going to the Hartford right. With a double on 3-3, goes down 3 now, had to make 30 rounds. 32 on the 3, get on with a 5-38 package, gets it done. Down on the fair and right down 653. Package. That was 43 on the 3. Most of you was on 625 on the street. That's in mathematically ineligible. Right about 2,000, still about 2,000 short of getting there. Doesn't give you a good enough chance. Yeah, I think it's a nice lap, even on the round 3. Door bars, we need some door bars. There should be 8 of you left door bars. Alright? Dragsters, there's some of you on the line in the water box. Turn around quickly, guys. Dragsters back as soon as possible, round robin style. Bobby in the left one, Tucson, Arizona, Dan, excuse me, John, Georgia, and the right. 627 to a 622, very small 500, double 8 takes 20 for the win. One over the dial, 23,000 package, 40 on the street. They all three didn't have it much. They've been the whole 23 package in the left lane. That's the 40 reaction time, no chance. John Langdon, left lane 637 out of Avon, Indiana. Alexis Thompson is actually Jeremy Jensen. The jump man in the right lane dial 623. That wraps up round 2.
I'm down here with David Meyer out of California. West Coast hitter, that's for sure, folks. He's a pretty bad dude out here on this left coast. Out here with his nice Race Tech dragster. And tell me a little bit about your car and your previous big money racing experiences.
Well, let's see, man. It's an 09 Race Tech. It's a pretty good car. I bought it off of Lambs about 2-3 years ago. And it's been treating me good. We go up to Boise, run their night fire races, do a little bit of whatever we want racing-wise. Big money races for me. Well, there ain't a lot on the West Coast, but I did travel back east down to hang out with Luke Bogacki for about 3-4 weeks, and it was a blast. Drove his little Vega. Went to the 4th round in Bowling Green Tentuck, and it was a good time. Can't ask for anything more. Hopefully the West Coast acts up and gets some more races like this on here.
Right, and now you've got the previous experience of those East Coast races at good races like the Tentuck and like a couple other events coming out here west. And then, so tell me, how does the Vegas race, Spring Fling Vegas, brought to you by K&N, how does that stack up to the rest of them?
Well, truthfully, if it wasn't for Peter and Kyle putting their names out there, and that's got to be one of the hardest things, is putting your name out there, because everything rests on your name and the way the race is run. And luckily, everything's running good. Everyone's happy. Everyone's having a great time. You can't ask for anything better. And truthfully, the word's going to spread. And the more it spreads, it's just going to get better. I'm watching guys that have only raced Super Comp their entire life come out to a bracket race. I don't think I've ever seen their car run wide open. It's good watching now.
That's what I'm hearing, man. I tell you what, I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Good luck to you for the rest of the weekend, and you have a good one.
You hear that? Me neither. And that's just about what you'll hear when you use a Jegs Ultra Quiet electric fuel pump in your vehicle. Jegs Ultra Quiet electric fuel pumps are designed for use with gasoline and carburetors, not engines with electric fuel injection. And boy, are they quiet. There are 2 of these bad boys you can choose from. One comes with a rating of 120 gallons per hour for engines up to 600 horsepower, and the other has a rating of 160 gallons per hour, and it's for engines up to 1,000 horsepower. The 120 gallon per hour pump is preset at 6.5 pounds per square inch and doesn't require a regulator. The 160-gallon per hour pump does need a regulator sold separately and is preset at 12 pounds of pressure. Both pumps feature a billet base, a composite impeller, a pressure adjustment screw, a washable screen inlet filter, and a mounting bracket with cushion. Don't be the guy with the loud, obnoxious fuel pump. Get a Jags Ultra Quiet electric fuel pump. The competition won't even hear you coming.
So should be the round of 8 for the door cards. You win here, you'll end up on that ladder. You get the final 4 of the door cards. The final 4 of the drag will be ladders when the door cards come back. The ladder. We've managed rubbing doorbell. While making it work, the winery up there, I've always been. But I'd love to be the winner's circle. Making the guy get afraid of a little champagne. And for one time, he ended up in the winner's circle with Sonoma when I was there. Sonoma last year to win the race. I had to look at it and get the flight home. Beautiful whole team. Bill Bennett on the Mopar side of the racetrack from Three Rivers, Texas. 626 to 639. And he's it all. Yeah, I'm really liking the way you say things today. Because I love your voice and I love her man. Down the money, 626 on a 626 lead. Brings out by 7 thousandths of a second. 638.3 on a 639. There were only 3 thousandths of a second apart coming off of the starting line. And then it just walked away with the win light. That will bring out Mike Goode. And Marco Carabalari. Carabalari's been putting on that great food down the barbecue. Hopefully you guys are safe and stuff. It's like chocolate of the biscuit down there. I just want to dance. There you go. Goes better on the street, picking up rubbing the number at the finish line. It's 7:46 on what will be 7:35 about it. The F10 is coming back. We'll be on that ladder at 4 door cars. Shane Molinari, Mike Eckert. Shane's runner out of 1. Got second. 661 to a 638. Door cars continue to take each other out of the shot that Don and Davis before that. Dragster, we do need you back in the lane, please. Dragster, Shootout. Elite 8 in the shootout back in the stage lane. After 7. Molinari, 38 on the 38 down the number, 28 on the 3. Back at 7 in the little rubber column, and Molinari continues to fold through the door cars. Final pick. Don Toya, Tony Burton. Molinari and Toya with the 2 double-ender cars in the shootout. One of the door cars, one of the dragsters. Both of them fouled out last round. Molinari stays alive this time in the door car, and Don Toya. I know there's a little debate going on, the fact that, what's the roadster actually counts as the door car, but it's a left-hand drive vehicle. Therefore, the door run 690 to the 736. Bert will get the head start.
Your baby may run like lightning and handle like a dream, but if the engine's disconnected and the tires are pulled off, it ain't going nowhere. Unless you've got some of these Jegs all-new steel-wheel dollies. Slide these bad boys under your wheels, and you can maneuver your little darling a little this way, a little that way, and whoa, hey, back it a little the other way. And you won't need the service of a couple of muscled-up brawny lads to get the job done. The heavy-duty nylon casters give you fingertip control, even in the tightest spaces. And these rigid one-piece dollies will handle up to 1,200 a piece, 2,400 pounds per axle for you mathematicians out there. So you can move the car even if your girlfriend's in it. Hey, these Jeg steel wheel dollies aren't just a strong silent type, they're pretty good looking too, don't you think? Contoured and radius on every edge for the ultimate in smoothness, and finished for high durability with a black powder coat. You might be tempted to hang them over the fireplace, but take it from Kenny. Keep them handy, because you're going to use these babies.
line, got out of the way early in the pro category. Sensei. Definitely knocking him down. 6:35 for Sean. For Steve, 6:54. Here's 6:55, gets the win. So it's here. Moving into the final four for the dragsters, the indoor cars.
I'm out here with Jesse Adams, a K&N sponsored racer. He's out here with his K&N Camaro, displaying the easy wrench-off oil filter, if you can see on the side there. And Jesse, why don't you tell me a little bit about your previous experiences at big money bracket races in the West?
There's not many in the West. The ones we do have are here, Thanksgiving, a couple up north. I've done really well at them, and it's good that we have some real money to make out here.
Good to hear, good to hear. Yeah, we like hearing that kind of feedback now. Your Fling experience here at Vegas, what are you thinking about it so far?
It's a lot of fun. Long days, long nights. It's Las Vegas. But hopefully I'm here till late tonight catching some money.
That's it, man. It's all about the dollars. That's what we love to hear. All right, well, Jesse, tell you what, man, you're double entered in your race tech car and your Camaro. We're going to let you go here.
Hey, when you're working on your car, it's those little things that drive you nuts, like dropping a nut or a little screw. Well, this Jegs Workbench utility mat will help keep you from getting frustrated by the little things, so you can take care of the big things, like getting that car running just the way you want. The mat is worth its weight in gold. It's got a soft textured surface to protect your tools and fragile parts. It's got little sections to keep screws and other tiny parts from falling on the floor, or just generally getting lost. And check this out. It's got a protractor diagram to help make sure your angles are correct. It's even got a metric to linear conversion chart. Man, I could have used one of those in math class. Trust me, this Jegs Workbench utility mat is something no garage should go without. You should get one today.
My name is Gary Forkner. I live in Temecula, California. I am last year's 2009 Top Sportsman Champion. My car is a 2006 Jerry Bickle. I'm running a 638 cubic inch Steve Smith motor. It runs 720 at 187. My involvement with K&N has been for the last 7 years. I run the K&N oil filter, which I really like because it has a 1-inch fitting on the bottom, so it's real easy. Using the K&N products is a part of my consistency in winning a championship. I always had quality components, and that's why I run K&N products. It's helped me win a championship.
My name's Tom Bogner from Norco, California. I'm running Super Gas. My car is a 1957 Don Davis Roadster. My engine combo is a 605 cubic inch big block Chevy. Built the engine initially as a test mule for Lucas Oil and wanted to see what it would do in a car. Right now I'm running the spin-on HP 3002 oil filter, but it has a great flow rate. I run a heavier oil in this thing, 2050, and with the K&N filter I have no issues. For one, it keeps the particles out of the motor, but it's a really strong case, and I'm running a lot of oil pressure right now, so one of the benefits of the K&N spin-on is you're able to put a lot of oil pressure to it and a lot of volume. I'm Tom Bogner. I'm running Super Gas at Pacific Sport Nationals. I couldn't do this without the help of K&N filters, Lucas Oil. You can see it on my trailer, in my car. They keep it alive.
the staging lanes with Chris Forsyth, where he's decided to pit it in the loudest area possible. And
that's so I don't miss the call.
Oh, so you don't miss the call. You can recognize anybody pulling up, you know, and plus you're...
My record, you know, staging lane position is key for me to get by, if you knew my recent record. So
you gotta... You're sitting there in the boat waiting for the ducks to fly over the pond.
Well, when you're the biggest duck in the pond, you tend to try to find the next biggest thing.
I understand, man. So tell me a little bit, you're a left coast racer. Tell me a little bit about your previous left coast bracket racing experiences.
Left coast bracket racing. Well, I'll just skip the jokes. We don't really have much of a bracket racing program over here on this side, at least not anything outside of the Summit Series stuff, local tracks, but we got that deal 4 days over Thanksgiving weekend out here. That deal hasn't really developed, I think, the way that we'd all like to see it. So for Kyle and Peter to take this risk in this race here is really big for us, and I think everybody here is happy with how it's turned out, and got quite a few cars, and I think this is the beginning of something good over here.
Sounds good, man. So you're supporting it on the side of the car, along with a couple other guys, including Huntsville Engine and Mullis Race Cars. And you know what, man? You're out here, you're pitted next to some crazy dudes, that's for sure. Gonna have to be a good time, and your engine builder's got a loose nut too. So no offense. Well, never mind.
Well, he took off to the hotel room to take care of loosening up, if you know what I mean.
Oh, keep it loose. Keep it fun out here. No pun intended on keeping it loose. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm down here right now in Zach Mazier's pit with the beautiful brand new Racetech swing arm car that the runner-up is going to get from our 64 car shootout. Now earlier we talked to Jim Hughes, we talked to Don Davis about that wonderful looking Roadster. Well, right at about $20,000 worth in value. This one right here, not so much, about 15 grand. And what you're going to get is you're going to get your base chassis car, your tin work, your dash, and it's all ready to go to plug and play with your pieces. This is a great looking car for a great looking race. And I tell you what, folks, I wouldn't mind being the runner-up and getting something like this for losing.
Well, we actually had a pretty good week about 2 weeks ago down in Las Vegas. in super gas, we ended up winning the national event. So it's been a really consistent car all year, and I feel like I finally drove to the same level of the car. And you know, of course, we run all K&N products on our car. We use this car as a test bed, and we developed the hood scoop that's on this Corvette. We actually developed it for the Pro Stock category. And right now, the 10 fastest Pro Stock cars all run the K&N hood scoop, so we're pretty proud of that. Well, when we got here this morning, we ended up with a tailwind, and it was pretty fast this morning. And from Vegas, which is a slower track, we had to slow the car down in super gas. And we ended up running a 91, which was pretty good for first round. The light was good, 418. Last year at the World Finals, both Ferd and I were in the final, and he beat me. But we had 2 K&N cars in the final, and then Greg Boutte won. So this year we're looking to repeat and get at least 2 or 3 K&N cars in the final. So.
Well, this car here in the background is my stock eliminator car. It's a 69 Chevy Camaro. I've had it since I was 15 years old. It was my high school car, and then it was made into a bracket car and then put back into a stock eliminator car. I raced it for a lot of years at home, bracket racing, and now, believe it or not, I've been fortunate enough where I'm the winningest driver in super stock and I'm the winningest driver in stock, and this car has accumulated most all of those wins. I had a different stocker for a couple years, and it was a fuel injected car that we could never really get along too well. So I got my old high school car back, and it serves me well out here. Well, I've got 2 sons, and unfortunately for them, they've got the bug too, and they're deeply involved. My oldest boy's 20, my younger boy's 18. The 20-year-old started driving my stocker, this car here, and actually in his very first National Open, he got runner-up. It was a pretty exciting moment last year at Maple Grove. I won comp eliminator, and my boy won stock in this car. My younger boy's 18, and he started driving this year as well, again in my stocker. This is the training car, I guess. We've got our comp car next door that's running great. The stocker's running great, and we're going to go out there and bust someone's ass and win twice.
I'm driving an 02 Worthy car, which today went 891 at 184 miles an hour. Booyah! I had a real good year this year. As a matter of fact, I missed the division championship by 1 point. So what you don't want to do is go backwards in time and think of everything you did wrong. The car actually has been pretty good. We put a new Hughes converter in it back in August, and it seemed to respond very well to that. 60-foot times are very critical in our super categories, which is one of the hardest classes in the country, and the car responded to that. The Hoosier tires are doing their job. Everything is just fine in our K&N sponsored race car. We test K&N products on our race cars at K&N. There's about, 15 or 20 of us, I guess, that are employees that drag race and do other forms of racing. We also have the ability to test oil filter filtration and flow in our race cars. New air filter technology comes from our cars and goes straight to your Blazer on your Duramax diesel pickup. So the technology that we test actually goes in and on our race cars, just like your home products that you drive every day back and forth to work.
The car behind us here is a 69 Camaro, and it runs an F-stock automatic. It has a 350 engine in it with a metric 200 transmission, and it's, you know, it's it has to be somewhat, it's stock appearing, it has to have a lot of the stock components on it. So we have been very successful, you know, and I've won 3 IHRA championships and 3 NHRA championships, and we won 73 national events and a few divisional championships, and we've also won several divisional races too. I'm not exactly sure how many divisional races, but several. And we've had a lot of success, and the reason for that success is the people we associate with, like K&N and some of the companies like that have really helped us out to be able to get to that point.
Hi, I'm Kathy Fisher, Lima, Ohio, run NHRA Super Comp Dragsters, and we have really enjoyed working with K&N over the past several years. You know, I've been a K&N product user in my street vehicles for decades, but yes, I have been around decades. But to be able to start working with K&N on the racing side and all of the product development that they do is just absolutely outstanding. The people behind the products, the fact that they get out, they're racers too, and they understand what we're going through, what we put our vehicles through, how we win and lose races by thousands of seconds, and we need to be protecting our motors and our equipment with the best products possible, and we have that with K&N. This year we have the addition of the second generation K&N carbon fiber scoop, and I cannot believe the difference. First of all, it's awesome looking. I mean, and hey, I can't help it. I'm about looks. I want the car to look good, but it works. And, you know, we find little stones and little things down in there, but the K&N filter kept them all away from the important stuff.
Sean Langdon, Avon, Indiana, and I run Top Fuel and about everything there is in sportsman category. K&N has been a great sponsor for the last 7 years. You know, not only do they help with on-track performance, but with the personal vehicles as well, using the air filter in my personal vehicle, and then in my Super Comp and Stalker, I use the air filter, the oil filter. It's an advantage to using K&N products in your race car. Yeah, this weekend I'm running the Top Fuel Dragster and also the Super Gas Corvette. You know, obviously, Top Fuel, that's business. That's what you got to get down to. That's what pays the bills, and that's what keeps everything rolling. But for me, growing up in the sportsman categories, that's what my father raced when I was growing up. That's just kind of where my heart and soul is. I love the sportsman categories, and that's kind of what's helped me create where I'm at today.
My name is Luke Pogacki. I live in Carterville, Illinois, and this weekend I'm competing in Super Comp and Stock Eliminator. So far I'm tickled with both cars. They're normally both working real well, and I'm excited about the weekend. The way that everything's so competitive here, you never really know how things are going to turn out, but I think we got as good a shot as anybody right now. K&N carbon fiber scoop it's the best scoop out there on the market right now. It's light, and they've done some work with it where it's aerodynamic and it gets all the air in there. I've been tickled to death with the scoop, and all of their filtration stuff is just top of the line, obviously. I mean, they're the leader in the industry. So it's just peace of mind, knowing that your stuff's going to be safe out there, and it's one less thing we got to worry about when we're racing. Yeah, I also run the K&N fuel filters, and we've got a number of vent breathers and miscellaneous filters and things like that, all K&N, just so that you know when you put it on, it's one less thing you have to worry about.
Hey, no matter how much pressure you're under or how hot it gets around you, if you want to be successful, you got to keep your cool. And hey, the same goes for your car. If the radiator isn't keeping your engine at the optimum operating temperature, you're not going to get the kind of performance that you're looking for. When it's time to replace your radiator, I recommend that you get one of these, the JEGS Universal Aluminum Radiators. They come in two configurations, one of which is certain to be a perfect fit for your American-built car. And whether you choose the Chevy GM model or the Ford Chrysler style, you know you're getting a quality radiator product. It's got a 2-row, 1-inch core, an 1.5-inch inlet, and an 1 3/4 outlet. An exclusive cross-flow tube design that dramatically increases cooling capacity. Reinforced die-stamped TIG welded tanks for strength and rigidity. A brazed core for extra durability, and even a machine billet filler neck for enhanced pressure control. Pick up one of these JEGS Universal Aluminum Radiators so you and your car can keep your cool.
Looking for high performance? When you want high performance, there's only one place to go, jegs.com. Easy to use, get it quick, to your door delivery. Jegs.com has the largest selection of high-performance automotive parts on the web. When you need high performance, Jegs.com has the part you want, when you want it, at the price you want to pay. Want performance? You got it. Jegs.com.
Quick! What's 18 inches high, 19 inches wide, and 24 inches deep? It's a cradle. And it's just the right size to keep your baby safe and snug. That is, if your baby is a big block or small block Chevy engine. The JEGS Chevy engine cradle is solidly built with sturdy all-steel construction. It has a weight capacity of 750 pounds. It's got a nifty place to put those mounting bolts when you're not using them. I hate it when I lose those things. And it's got 4 heavy-duty 3-inch swivel casters, you know. Wheels you can move in any direction. This cradle won't rock, but it sure can roll. Get one today for yourself and your baby.
Looking for name brand high performance parts and accessories? He knows where to go. When you need high performance, Jegs.com has the part you want, when you want it. Need it quick? Jegs.
Dragster, and Pete the Texas. Going car, Gage. Well, that's Don Doyle. Little Chevy Roadster. Another one of the Tucson cars. Look at it, super profile, both of the cars have Tucson. Here's the Shootout line. You got another Tucson car trying to make his way to the winner's circle. You know what's going to happen? If Don ends up winning this thing, standing in the winner's circle, he's going to look at Brad and go, hey, where's the showgirl show? You got showgirls.
Little skinny guy. Huh? I told you wasn't going to have any kids through there.
Stand down your house, down players. You, sir, are the best of all. That you, whatever there. Excellent job in the house. The guy is extremely well. How do you feel? It's coming to the swing plane and basic surgery, long way, natural air.
thing won't reach there, we're going to bring you up closer.
Other side of the wall.
You sure you got that right, Jim?
No, I
still don't want the rest of that tree.
If I was going to mess one up, it would be that.
And I want to thank him, too, because I have one of your cards over here. Yep.
We'll get you in a minute, bro.
Video or not. It's all right.
Look.
Got it, buddy. I can get you another
Let me
one.
get this out in the open. I'm married. Don't even think of it. I know what y'all are thinking. I'm married.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, you want to bring it?
One on each side. Hey, Brad, I won't get in trouble.
Don't be peeping, peeps. Don't be
Look up here, John.
Why's that sign moving?
Right in. That's good, thanks.
Yeah, baby.
Did you guys gave the cars away? Davis. Don. You out there.
He left it there. He tore his car all apart just to kind of air leak. I'll go over to me.
Doesn't matter? Thanks.
Good job, guys. You don't get the call. Hey, that was the biggest win of the weekend right there. You know that, right? You got the biggest win. We got Pete Pennington here, your runner-up. And the race car shootout. Pete, I know everybody goes into a race looking to win it, but you can't be disappointed with a runner-up finish and leaving with a brand new race tech. Dragster. You got to feel pretty good. Now you got to get over it. It's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. It's been pretty rough up to this point. That was a nice save for me.
Yeah, behind the scenes, I know you guys have some challenges you had to get over when you got here.
Brad Hawk gave you
It wasn't easy. Took a little bit of paper to do it. Got it done. You fixed the lead here. You got to know something. You got to go do what you got to go on. Now you got to get going.
Got to be back at school Monday.
Got test money tomorrow. You got to go get that education. Forget about racing tomorrow. You fix the lead here in just a few minutes.
Plane leaves at 1:45.
All right, Pete's got to get going. He said make it short and sweet. I don't know if you know it, but you just won that dragster out there. That ain't a bad prize. I mean, it's okay to cheer up just a little bit. You're going to be all right. Good job, Pete.
Yep. Big J red.
I like that. The Black Pete series swells on it. Good job, Pete Pennington. Your runner-up and winner of the Race Tech Dragster. Great job, Pete. And Don Toya. Thank you, Jim.
shake.